All right, Everybody Hates Me is out by Coach Party. It's just such a cool juxtaposition of like sing-along chorus, but then with the lyrics. For you guys, like, how would you describe the intentions of the song and the lyrics?
So the chorus, I think it wasn't intentionally meant to be about this time, but I feel like it's been released with like the perfect time of when you have too much time on your hands, and you know, like everybody's brains race, like,
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
even if you're an introvert, if you're an extrovert, or anyone, and you're out and you might have said something that's not even bad, but you go home and you think about it, you overthink people's reactions and everything that they said after that, and you suddenly, like, you're at this point where you're like, everybody hates me. And I think it's a phrase that everyone's used once in their life. Either it's been sarcastically or dramatically. But like we've always said, it's never the case. No one actually ever hates you, or if they do, it's not everyone.
Yeah, that's so true, isn't it?
So yeah, it's just like picking out, like, I guess, your bad flaws, and then just thinking, okay, so they're my bad flaws and everybody hates me because of that.
It feels like it's going to be such a great sense of release when everyone eventually is able to come see you guys live and be able to sing it back to you, of that release of that feeling of that anxiety of, like you say, after nights out or just being out and about seeing people, if that's close friends or not. I think everyone's just going to get something from singing this song out loud in venues and eventually festivals or wherever. Again, it's got such a great vibe, that combination of that, the music and then the lyrics. How does it feel to finally have the first release out of 2021 with things looking a bit more optimistic and obviously another EP out? How does that all feel?
Steph?
I guess, like, it feels like, I mean, we've all spoke about it, and it feels like it's been so long since Really Okay on My Own, and even Party Food, but in relation it probably hasn't. But I think it also for us, like, it's like a milestone because we actually haven't played hardly any shows. So it just seems to be weird that we're releasing music and we haven't actually been able to gig any of it. So to have the response that we get from when we do a release, I think it's just pretty amazing, because it's just like, when you discover bands, it's always like when you're going to go and watch a headliner and the support act's there and you go, oh, who's this? They're cool. Like, do you know what I mean? And then that's how you discover new music most of the time. But everyone's like had to find a new way of like discovering new bands, and I guess social media is probably, that's like a silver lining to it, I guess.
Did you always feel like there was going to be another EP relatively soon after the debut one, or was it just something that just happened to occur with just a bunch of songs that you started throwing about and recording?
So we are like quite organized with like our planned releases, and like I think we're always quite a few releases ahead of like wherever we are. So when Party Food came out, we had those songs for a while. Like they were kind of old to us, and more part of like an era of maybe like 2018 to 19. Wow. I'd say yeah, I reckon so. And then we recorded them in 2019, and that's when we were lucky enough to get picked up by Chess Club. And we had a few other songs, and they were really keen because we had only Can't Talk Won't, which wasn't on Party Food. It was on just something that wasn't released yet. And I think that was like their bit where they were like, okay, well, we really love this song, so we're going to make sure there's a second EP with that song on it. So there was always aim to do a second EP, and I do think it was originally planned to come out this close after, because like where we knew we weren't going to be able to gig, we were just like, people getting bored. People are getting bored quicker because you can't just like go and gig it and milk it essentially for like 3 to 4 months and play your EP and for a year or album, whatever, because people are at home and they've seen the music video 10 times. Yeah, regardless of that, and not this question, I think the fact that June 21st is round the corner. I'm like elated that we're going to be able to play the CP.
Yeah, oh, I bet it's so exciting, especially, you know, having now 2 EPs under your belt as well. You know, a couple of years ago you'd probably have 1 EP and then go into the touring of it, of doing shows and stuff, but you're going to be coming out with 2 sets of bodies of work, which is so cool. And After Party, I just can't wait. You described it as dealing with self-doubt and lack of trust, and I always love how your lyrics, like you spoke about with Everybody Hates Me, with how, you know, those thoughts that you come home with, and oh, everybody just feels this against you and whatnot. I just love how your lyrics always say things that we all feel inside but don't particularly want to say out loud. For you, the whole overall EP, for you, for yourselves individually and to the listeners, what are the intentions of it all?
Steph, you want to go first?
Yeah, I would say it's like, just in this day and age, like being more open and like being more confident about talking about how you feel to people around you. Like for your whole life you're always told to be a certain way, and like, you know, you have to conform and stay in line, when actually like everybody's an individual in their own way, and it's fine to talk about how you feel, like who you love, who you don't like, you know, it should become more common, and letting go of like how you feel towards everyday things in life. So I guess the next EP is really focused on that, and like trying to entice people to like talk about their feelings and get it out there.
yeah for sure. I'd say the same really, but like it's just a whole lot of like being direct, like even the song titles, there's kind of like no mystery behind it. I do think the days of like having that like sugary, like life is really good sort of face is like old now. It's like time to be real, because people want to feel like real things, and they do. I think we're just too real.
Yeah. I really love the riff in Can't Talk Won't, and also it just sounds peculiar, but the comma in the song name, it just gives us this like extra bit of sass, which I live for. It was just, when I saw that and said it in my head, I was like, I love it, absolutely love it. I was gonna ask, like, where did that riff come from, because it's so awesome?
Joe, right?
Yeah, it would have been Joe. Yeah, I'm sure. I can't remember though whether he came up with that I'm pretty sure maybe he came up with that in the studio, because we always have like a structure of a song, and then when we come to record it, like the first EP, Joe knew what he was going to play, and then the second EP, it was like, right, I'm just going to go in with my guitar and I'm just going to play whatever comes to mind. And I think it was a day of like just him experimenting and playing all these, like continuously playing the song over and over again, recording everything that he played, and then settling on, wow, that sounds amazing.
For you guys on this EP, on an individual standpoint, what's your personal highlight?
I've been listening to it in the car, and it changes daily. Like when the record was completed, it was 100% I'm sad. Yeah. But now listening to the record, I think Really Okay on My Own's become my favourite.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll switch. What about you?
I'd probably say either I'm Sad or Sweetheart.
Yeah, Sweetheart's a banger. But you can't. You'll have to wait to hear that.
Have to wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Really can't wait.
Yeah.
Amazing. I just coming back to Can't Talk Won't, the last third of it, I think, you know, the first time hearing it, it was just felt something so new and different from you guys, that kind of belting of the lyrics and like epic. What was the decision behind that? Was it something that just came natural, something that you wanted to do after the first EP was done? Or I
guess you take that one, Jess. Because you always say that you peaked at Can't Talk Won't.
Yeah, I have peaked at Can't Talk Won't. And I only remember this so well because I know where I peaked. And I remember being able to write it really quick, and then I was like sort of joking around with like the shouts. I was like, oh, that could be cool. And then like took it to rehearsal, and Guy, our drummer, he was like, yeah, that sounds cool. Like shout it though. So I was like, okay, I'll shout it then. And then we did, and then it's just stuck. But I'm really like concerned about when we tour, however long it might be or when, I'm like, that really does like take it out of you.
Yeah.
I mean, even Steph, you shout or scream in it?
Yeah, I scream. Wanna die, wanna yeah, go up, yeah.
Yeah, so like it really just like makes you sound like, I don't know, exhausted.
We might have to sample it.
Yes. Yeah. Be a good shout. Just do the classic, let the audience do it, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Here's to hoping they know the lyrics.
Oh,
yeah.
We will know every song lyric possible after this lockdown. Coming back to Everybody Hates Me, what was it like with the music video?
That was really fun because we'd been trapped on the Isle of Wight for like the whole of 2020. So to be able to go off for a day and film the video, and it was such a small team, but the outcome of it just looks massive. But in respect, there was probably only about 5, maybe 4 production people there, like helping with the video, and then us 4. But it was like Daniel, he's just so good at directing, and because we've done all of our videos with him, we're just so comfortable with him now. So and he just knows how to get the best out of us. So yeah, it was really fun day.
Yeah, it was loads of fun. Yeah, Dan is just the most talented person. Like, you could give him a frozen pea and he'd make like an Oscar-worthy music video out of it. Like, let's just like create a whole scene for it.
Yeah.
And then bam, you've got yourself a music video.
I really hope I see a pea in one of Coach Party's future music videos. Just a little like Easter egg in the corner.
Yeah.
What, talking about, you know, like I said about, you know, everyone being able to, you know, sing every word back because we've had so much time in lockdown. What music have you guys been listening to at the moment?
I've discovered this band called Fourth Wanderers, and they're not a band anymore, they broke up, but my friend Stu introduced me to them. They've got this song called Slop, and I've just had it on repeat the whole time. So yeah, that's what I've been listening to.
Yeah, there's this new person I've sort of found in these past few weeks called Girl House, and I really, really love her tracks. I think you really like it, so she's really cool. And then just like trying to get into some new music, but I've just still been like living on the Clairo album that came out in like 2019, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm like really bad for like I'll have like days where I'll branch out and I'll listen to like everything new I can, like small or big artists, whatever. And then there'll be other days where it's like, I just need to listen to the Clairo album.
Fair enough.
What songs are you looking forward to finally playing live?
I actually love playing Can't Talk Won't. We've just been like in the rehearsal studio like solidly for the last 3 or 4 weeks, just playing the songs through. Yeah, and it's I really love playing Can't Talk Wait, and I really love playing Diane as well. What about you, Jess?
I really love playing I love playing Crying Makes Me Tired. I enjoy playing Sweetheart.
Oh yeah, it's called that, isn't it?
That's a good track to play.
So for ages we were calling it this other name, which I won't repeat.
That's fine because he's recording it.
I know. I won't say any more about that.
No.
I said this the other day. I was like, one of us are gonna slip.
Yeah, you did say that in rehearsal, and I was like, it'll be me.
Yeah, I mean, even up to like Can't Talk Wait, like that comma was like a last decision. Like we were like, let's just put a sneaky little comma in there.
Oh, it was a touch of genius, in my opinion.
Can't Talk Wait.
It's brilliant. I put my money on it. It will start a trend. Everyone will be throwing those commas in now.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations again on the new single. It is just classic you guys, and it just each time it just goes up another level of making you just want to scream it out live when we eventually get it. So awesome, and can't wait for the full EP. It's going to be absolutely wicked, I'm sure.
I hold you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Fingers crossed now.